Empowering kids with life-saving skills. The 2026 babysitting classes are now open for registration. Aisha Morales at the First Alert Safety Desk to tell us who can take these classes.
It's a life and safety training program designed for kids ages 10 and older. Center for Childhood Safety in Green Bay is offering the Safe Sitter program. It gives kids the skills they need to prevent injuries and respond confidently to emergencies when they're home alone, caring for younger siblings, or maybe babysitting. It's a hands-on course with interactive role play. The class even prepares them with business skills that prepares them for real-world caregiving situations and sets them up for success. The curriculum follows the American Heart Association standards for rescue skills. It includes learning first aid. Also, kids can learn what to do when faced with dangers, such as talking to strangers in person or online. Maybe they're looking for a babysitting job. Also, power outages or weather emergencies. There is a class that starts on February 21st in the new year. There are others throughout the year through October. We have the schedule and registration link under the Safety Desk tab at WBAY.com. The classes go from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon on those days, and the cost is $70 per child. Students who graduate from a Safe Sitter course, they get a completion card that shows they know how to use their skills in situations they come across. Back to you.